And while the president's new executive order can shut the border down between legal ports of entry, as we just heard from Jorge Ventura, it does make some exceptions. For example, it does not apply to legal immigrants or to unaccompanied minors. And this is prompting criticism from House Homeland Security Committee Republicans, who tweeted the exceptions laid out in Biden's new EO are broad enough to drive a truck through. Here to give us a ground perspective on this is Cochise County, Arizona Sheriff Mark Dannels. Sheriff, it is good to see you. We appreciate you coming on. Let's start there. An exception for legal migration and unaccompanied minors, is that reasonable in your eyes?
Well, we got to look at where we've been, Natasha, and thanks for having me on again tonight with you. The announcement we got from President Biden this week was a feel-good headline. People in the country think that the border is now secure. As your reporter just stated, what we're seeing here in Cochise County, it's not secure. They're coming. We still have our pursuits. The cartel has not shut its operation down, and they have no intent. They have the will to go ahead and exploit our border. And if you look at where we've been for the last 3.5 years, with no prioritization, no acknowledgement of a crisis or lack of management, and no acknowledgement that or engagement they're going to do anything, and now all of a sudden we have this, nothing's going to change anytime soon, Natasha.
You know, I want to ask you about this video that we're looking at specifically from just a few hours ago. Jorge describing this was more than 100 migrants crossing illegally. He said of note here, not all of them from South America, that there are people coming from China, from special interest countries. Is this very typical of what you are seeing?
Yeah, when you look at it, I think it's an average of 160 countries annually are breaching our border and coming across. And what the speaker and other people are complaining about, to include the National Sheriff Associations coming out with a position statement this week, too little, too late. This is why there's so many exceptions to his executive order. We're not securing the border. And if we were truly securing the border, Natasha, USC Title VIII states if you come across the border between port of entries, which is what that executive order addresses, it states you're automatically expelled because you come across the border illegally. You didn't make a legal process through a port of entry. If we're going to truly enforce the rule of law, we need to start there. That's a discretionary executive order because the law is already there. The power of the people said you can't come across the border illegally like that.
Understood. So in your eyes, with your experience on the ground, you're taking issue with there being a threshold at all of 2,500. You would just want everyone who tries to cross illegally to be immediately expelled.
I think we've seen 3.5 years of lessons, Natasha, as somebody that served in law enforcement for 40 years and seeing the tragedies, the lives being changed every day. And I'm speaking on behalf of my county and talking to my fellow sheriffs that are engaged in this, not just on the border, but beyond. We're seeing some really bad things. 100,000 people last year, 182 million fentanyl pill seized in the country. That represents 5 to 10%. It's killing over 100,000 people a year. We got to do something drastic now. We got to do something drastic if we're going to secure this border, and it starts with enforcing the rule of law, not an executive order that pieces it together. We got to do it right, and that's what this is all about.
One more question for you. Has the executive order actually taken practical effect in your sector as of yet? Has it shut down and turned away migrants after 2,500?
I have heard that's not happening. I have heard nothing's changed. The new norm is still in place here. I see new norms, some we've seen them for 3 years. So to answer your question, no. I know we're early on. Maybe we'll see some change here in the near future, but we have to disincentivize and stop the flow. Until we do that, they're going to keep coming because the criminal cartels, Natasha, are going to they have the will to push the illicit drugs and the people through.
Understood. Sheriff, and very quickly, why not? Why not use the power of that executive order at 2,500, cap it, close those doors?
Well, I think we need to get back to the basics. Let's get back to the rule of law. And let me just say, this is where it's frustrating, Natasha, is the fact that in President Biden's speech the other day, and I don't want to make this personal between President Biden and Sheriff Dannels, I'm saying this as a law person that supports the rule of law for 40 years and served in our military prior to that, is he took no accountability. And remember something that's very important. He rescinded many executive orders to open up the border and then said, I can't do anything about it, and then puts this in place. We got to get sheriffs and mayors and state stakeholders at that table with the president. Let's do this smart. Let's do it better. And that's what I keep pushing
hear you.
for.
I hear you. They're telling me, and I am out of time. But Sheriff Mark Dannels, I always appreciate the perspective you bring us from the ground. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.